Welcome back to 2230. Today, we're diving deep into the ongoing issues faced by residents of Punggol Cove regarding their new built-to-order (BTO) flats. Many of these residents have been unable to move into their new homes due to a slew of defects ranging from uneven walls to hollow structures, water ponding, and even missing belongings. This situation has understandably led to significant frustration with poor workmanship and unresponsive authorities. One resident shared his experience, revealing that his 5-room flat, received in March, had walls that were both uneven and hollow. When he contacted the Housing Development Board (HDB's) Building Services Center (BSC) for assistance, he was told that the hollow walls were a result of a design choice, apparently catering to the preference of youngsters nowadays to hack the wall. Beyond this issue, his flat also had holes, scratched windows, and water ponding in the master bathroom, further exacerbating his frustrations. Another resident, who had opted for all optional components, discovered that the cement screed beneath his vinyl flooring was poorly done. This poor workmanship caused additional expenses for him as he had to remove and replace the flooring entirely. It didn't end there. Other residents reported being advised to slam it hard to close poorly fitted doors and found holes in walls that were merely taped and painted over after BSC's supposed rectifications. One resident even encountered expletives etched on her walls and cigarette butts in her flat during her first inspection, highlighting a severe lack of professionalism and care. The BSC's inadequate rectifications led to multiple rounds of repairs for many residents, with issues such as misaligned windows and pipes often left unaddressed. This has caused ongoing inconvenience and distress for the residents, who expected to move into homes that were ready and in good condition. Residents, desperate for a resolution, reached out to Dr Janel, Member of Parliament, MP, for Pasir Ris Punggol GRC, on April 28 with evidence of the defects. Initially, there was a positive response from Dr. Janel's office, but this soon dwindled. Residents were later told that the evidence they submitted had been deleted to protect their privacy. Attempts to schedule a meeting with Dr. Janel proved unsuccessful, with residents being advised to attend Meet the People sessions, which many were unable to attend due to various constraints. In an email to the new paper, TNP, on June 23, Dr. Janel stated that he has been in regular contact with residents, the Residents Network, HDB, and the BSC to ensure the homes are ready and defects are addressed. A meeting has been arranged to address these concerns. On June 29, Dr. Janel conducted a walkabout in the neighborhood. During this visit, he greeted residents and engaged in brief conversations with them. However, some attendees expressed disappointment when they were advised to email the MP regarding their grievances. Despite these challenges, some residents appreciated Dr. Janel's appearance and efforts to address the issues. One resident remarked, "Every coin has two sides. While we can't expect perfection in new BTOs, I appreciate his effort in conducting this walkabout." This sentiment was shared by a few others, who are hopeful for timely resolutions to their housing concerns. The situation at Punggol Cove has sparked significant online discussion as well. Many netizens have taken to the Hardware Zone forum to voice their opinions on the matter. One user criticized the MP, stating that walkabouts should not occur only when there are issues. They emphasized that new BTO flats should be in acceptable condition upon handover, without residents needing to highlight such glaring defects. Another user questioned the MP's involvement, pointing out that it's not the MP who builds the houses, so there's a limit to what he can do. In response, another netizen pointed out that since the government controls HDB and sets the standards, the problem lies with the government if buildings are not up to standard. They suggested that enforcement has been lax, leading to sloppy contractor work, and that public frustration has grown, especially with the potential 10-year minimum occupation period, MOP, making quality even more crucial. Some users defended the MP, noting that MPs often direct concerned residents to the relevant agencies but cannot personally resolve every issue. They also mentioned that opposition MPs face similar limitations but may offer solutions to appease residents. One user noted that it's not the MP's fault that HDB or the Ministry of National Development (MND) delivered units full of defects. They criticized the governing and accountability structure under the PAP, claiming it has collapsed and that agencies and ministries are no longer held accountable. Another user wondered where the Minister of National Development, Mr. Desmond Lee, was during this issue, noting that it is ultimately HDB's problem, not the MP's. This discussion underscores the broader frustrations with the quality of public housing and the effectiveness of governmental oversight. The situation at Punggol Point Cove is a stark reminder of the challenges faced by new homeowners in Singapore. As these residents continue to seek resolutions to their housing issues, it remains to be seen how the authorities will respond and whether these problems will be adequately addressed. We'd love to hear your thoughts on this situation. Have you experienced similar issues with your BTO flat? What do you think about the responses from the authorities? Please share your comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel, 2230, for more in-depth news coverage and updates.